is the word pineapple?
Probably on live stream once you say it.
But we're not live yet.
No, he ain't said nothing yet.
Although his greatest joke ever would just be to not tell us we're live, but go live.
Just go live and let us
And just see how long till we figure it out.
Oh, we get an alert somewhere.
It could be
somebody would get an alert.
His uncle asked him for assistance at the same time we were going live, so he may have stepped away to take care of that.
Oh, is the grandson tech support for the family?
Apparently.
Somebody's got to do it, man. I can't wait till Gavin can step into that role so I can step out.
Oh, thanks, Aiden. Apparently we are live.
So anyway, I start blasting.
No, I just logged into Twitch to see exactly when we go live and keep track of it. We've been live for 42 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for dealing with our crazy hilariousness here. My grandson forgot to tell me we were live. So, greetings and salutations. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Wednesday night game of Organized Play. Before we jump into tonight's game, I do want to give my typical shout outs for Roll20, which is in the middle of the screen here. It allows us to share artwork, keep our players immersed, and give some sort of battle. There's a word for that. And it just
Immersion.
Well, there's immersion, but I was thinking of something else. The word and phrase you use when you keep your head on a swivel and kind of keep track of everything that's going on in the battlefield. And it just disappeared just as soon as it popped in. So we'll move on past that. Also, if you go to Hero Forge, you can create custom miniatures. We have a few of them there in the middle of the screen that you can check out. If you are a subscriber, you can turn your miniatures into a digital version that you can use in digital games. Words, they ain't working very well tonight. If you're watching us on Twitch, there are 3 things to take into consideration. First and foremost, and the most important, of course, is our Extra Life campaign. Click on that, takes you to their website, and you can give to the Children's Miracle Network, as well as the children's hospitals, any point in time throughout the year when you can and when you'd like to. We also have a website. You can go check out our shop at any point in time. There's different kind of shirts and stuff, other paraphernalia that you can get, or swag as we call it, with different symbols and emblems and stuff on it, like the one at the bottom right hand corner of your screen, and some others. Go check it out and see what they got. Last but not least, we have down there by the chat bar, you'll notice a bubble. Well, it looks like a bubble. We call it a chaos bubble. It allows you to collect points the longer you watch our programs, and you can turn around and spend those points to cause chaos in our 5th edition games once we have those kicked back up. As of right now, there's nothing for any of our other games, but once we've decided on something or actually agreed on something, we will let you know, and you'll be the first, of course, to know. Let's see. I think that's it as far as all that's concerned. So, Mark, is there anything as far as the podcast and stuff is concerned?
Yeah, we've got a Delphi Council debriefing light up this week, and may have a full brief next week. We'll see. I think we're working on scheduling that now, but I haven't seen a finalized anything on it. But there is a light version up. Liam addressed an email that he received.
Okay. So you can check that out. Where can they find that?
Wherever your better podcasts are posted. Ulysses International, I think, is the let's see, YouTube. I do all of my stuff on YouTube. I don't listen to it through Spotify or any of the rest of the guys. So because I'm a Luddite as far as that podcast stuff is concerned. I don't know where it goes out. I just help record them.
Okay. Well, then I guess without further ado, we'll just go ahead and hand this off to Robert so we can jump into tonight's game. Woohoo!
The rest of tonight's game.
Yes, the rest of tonight's game. Okay, so as we left off, you had entered the tunnels under Tokyo and had learned about the existence of the tunnel rats, people who are working poor. They cannot afford accommodations above ground, and so they have retreated into the under domains of Tokyo to eke out an existence. Now, you were brought into a large, well, almost cavernous space. It looked like it was an abandoned subway tunnel, and it holds right now a market. You know, you have stalls and vendors with different foods. You're assaulted by all these different smells. Yeah, and the person who brought you here has revealed that she is not Kazuyoshi Mizuki, but is someone trying to protect her, like her grandfather is. And that is when the security forces come in. And for some reason, I'm having a problem getting everything up there. Oh, I'm on a different
About to say the cyber papacy has a digital blue pill for that.
layer. Okay. You are now in a target-rich environment. There is a 25% ranged attack is going to hit a civilian in the first few rounds of combat until they can get to cover.
Are the civilians things?
Nope. These are your Kanawa security forces. And the ones in purple are troopers, and then the people behind them are security leaders or officers. The ones in red are the officers. And they are coming in 4 different directions. Okay, so I guess we move right to this. I think I just took that to the token layer. Sorry, the GM layer. Okay, so we have a standard scene. Intimidate and maneuver are approved. The villains will be going first. Any card played into an action pool this round must be chosen randomly from the hand. So when you're ready to draw your cards, it's going to be random this round. And that will also, I believe, include if you decide to use leadership.
Understood.
Okay, so we have our heroes down here. I am just going to line y'all up. Not like it's target practice or anything.
No, not like that at all.
That's exactly what it is.
And I am going to bring out a token for your contact here. And let me move this over so I can put this right up here and resize it a little bit. Okay, so the this round the villains have broken in and they are releasing some type of gas grenade. In each of the units is releasing gas grenades into this facility.
I don't think we should let them.
Yes. Well, they've released them. That's their first action. And the leaders are definitely giving orders. Now, Mike, your character, whose name I just blanking on because I'm on
Edgar.
a different screen.
Edgar
had hijacked their security feed, and you hear them say they're speaking in Japanese, which your character doesn't understand. But Aiden does understand. when they say eliminate the tunnel rat and claim the target. So, hold on 1 second. I have to find something. Okay. Okay. Now, so they have released the grenades. That's really all they're doing this round. And except for one last thing. These two leaders point to the woman that you've known as Kazuyoshi Suzuki, and they're definitely indicating her as the target for their troops. So, heroes. The villains, I mean, there are so many people down here. The villains don't know you are there as Storm Knights.
That's why we're tunnel rats right now.
Yeah,
Mhm.
We're about to change that.
I would like to show that I am not a tunnel rat.
So you shooty guys and you condition laying guys should go because Granic's gonna wade into combat, and much like dwarves of his kin, he won't care necessarily if you put a dent in the back of his helmet. But I'm getting ready to do that.
It does care, just it happens too often.
Yeah. Potato, potato.
At this point, I think you only care to make sure that the dent comes into the same dent that's already there.
Yeah, because it's reinforced, so it won't.
I'm gonna say, as far as game Ken is concerned, he has reinforced that one spot.
Yep. So yeah, I'm holding that. I'll put me at the back end of the order because I'm gonna wade into some folks and just start swinging. I got 10 possibilities. I'm gonna spend them.
Where do you think you're going to be starting, Mark? With which set of guys?
Whatever set of guys has the most I can reach.
Okay.
Right now, it's the ones in front of me.
Yeah. Do we have defenses?
I think the cards are on the table there, Rod.
Oh,
yeah, upper left.
All right.
Yep.
Well, apparently I can see today. So what is 8 trick, huh? All right. Well, I will pull back like I'm throwing a grenade at we'll say 3 of these guys and go for a trick. So 3 of those guys is going to be what, a -4? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. That'll do it. I should have gone for more.
Unskilled?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is unskilled.
That's a pretty good unskilled.
It is. I rolled a 10 and then I rolled a 20. And
No, I mean the value unskilled is still a pretty good value.
That's his mind with the metal. I should put a point into it at some point because then that would have been higher.
You should, yes, absolutely.
All right. I think though that's an outstanding against their trick. So if they don't have wounds, maybe those 3 are running away.
Okay, and you were talking. Can you point them out just one more time?
Oh yeah, I pinged, but
the first 3.
Yeah, I just figured start at the left like a book.
Well,
Okay.
You're fortunate I saw the movement because I wouldn't see that color. I'm screwed on that.
Even with the contrast to the background, straight
even with whatever. The only reason I saw that arrow is because it moved.
Okay.
And it had that white box going with it.
How about that?
I got that. I can see that all day.
I changed it from pink to yellow for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Yes, these 3 are hesitant and may run.
If not, then they can just be very stymied and
yeah.
I mean very vulnerable because I know Granic likes doing that.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay. And okay, that was Colonel.
And
Anyone else?
I will get my. I'll pull my card ahead of time. That's why I roll that D5 to you, because I have
Gotcha.
5.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Okay. So Aiden and Edgar.
I think Aiden's going to go ahead and fire at the what looks like a guy in control back here.
Okay. Now, just pick a number between 1 and 4, and just pray I don't hit it.
Go with number 1.
Okay, you are on target. You are not hitting a civilian. So you're going for this guy. Okay.
Yes, gotcha. Okay, so all right. What's his? Which one is he? The top one or the bottom one?
He is the top.
All right, so his dodge is what on 11.
Yep.
Excellent. Good. I'll leave it at that. Since it's a double tap, I actually get to add an extra BD to the damage. No, I don't.
Okay.
No, I don't.
I'm going to tint him red just so that you know that he is the leader.
I am going to roll a possibility
Okay.
because I don't know why I said the way I said that. That was wrong.
Well, before you do that, Dan, you might. Oh well.
What? I mean, I have a bunch of them.
Yeah, but you might have already been where you needed to be anyway.
All right, so it's a 26. It's going outstanding. So it's 2 BD. I go ahead and roll the damage.
That
I got
gets
to
him
roll.
to outstanding.
I got to roll this twice, so we'll pick the highest one.
Okay.
And what's his toughness?
It should be 13 armor 4.
All right, and I think the AP on this one is just 2. Okay.
Okay, so he's down to an 11 toughness.
I like the 13 for
All right,
that.
so that would be 3
Ooh.
wounds, 6 shock, but let me re-roll it. And the point is to take the highest of the 2, so.
Okay. Well, an effective 18 or an effective 8, so we'll take the 18. He is spending a possibility, and I do not make it. I would like. Actually, I don't care if he dies this first round. So he did not make it, so he is out. He is out of commission. Okay. Edgar.
Well, I'm pulling my electric katana and jumping at these guys. I'm going to attack 3 of them. I'm going to full out attack, multi-action with a maneuver on the leader guy there. So I've got 1, 2, 3 extra targets. I gotta write this down. I got 3 extra targets, which is going to be a minus 6. So on the, I'm going to be +4 for the all-out attack on the 3. I get to ignore 2 points of multi-action. So, I'm doing multi-action, so I'm only a minus 6 because it's just the targeting, because I'm doing 2 actions.
Okay.
Do. So I'm going to roll it with a, do I get anything else? Do. So I'm going to roll my maneuver.
Okay. It's against the first 3, right?
The first 3 are I'm hitting and I'm maneuvering the leader guy. So I got 4 targets.
The leader guy. Okay.
Because
Yeah. No, it makes sense. You're an electric samurai.
Mm-hmm. And here's some candy for you.
Okay.
So
I'm just gonna move.
He's a
candy
hillbilly electric samurai.
Yeah. I'll hold my beer.
That's right. That's your battle cry. Hold my beer.
Okay. So the maneuver against the leader is going to be a standard success. So let's make him stymied. And then The let's see, 14 plus 4, 18.
Okay.
Against are they wielding a weapon
They are
or do they have guns? Am I going
they
against
all
unarmed
have
or melee?
guns out, so they will use their unarmed.
Unarmed. Okay. So 18, I'm one off of outstanding. C'est la vie. So I'm going to give you one bonus die, and it's AP2, so a toughness of 10.
Yep.
So there's guy number 1, and it's dazing, so it does special stuff.
Guy number
I'm
one,
gonna do
you've
it.
just done 2 wounds to him.
Yeah. So he's going to be on the ground. He's not. And 10. Okay, so the other 2 guys are going to take 5 shock. Because the wounds convert to shock for the dazing
Oh,
of the electric katana.
The first wound does.
gotcha.
The first wound does. The second one does not.
Right. Okay, now I understand.
Yeah, so the first guy technically took 1 wound and 7 shock.
And how much shock did you say these 2 had?
5. And I will draw a card. And I'm going to roll a d6. See what I pull. Ooh, number 4. 2, 3, 4. Ah, it's the glory. So roll the
Yay.
glories, everybody.
Okay.
Everyone's
Okay.
gonna randomly roll that drama on hero.
Exactly. Oh no, just roll good.
Okay.
Oh.
Now to get up to them, you have to pass
Oh.
through the gas. So I'll deal with that in just a moment. Granick and Zaharak.
sorry. One more thing. I take 2 shock to remove my conditions. With
Okay.
unflinching.
Gotcha. Granick.
Well, Granick's gonna she'll move over here and deal with these guys. And he's just gonna lay into let's go for 5. Let's see.
Okay.
Has 1 wound taken them out yet? Have I seen them go down with 1 wound?
Yes.
Okay. Minus 10. Yeah, we'll go for all. I'll tell you what, we'll go for all 6. We'll just swing for all 6. Swing for the fences. I'm all out attacking.
Okay.
So I'm minus 10 plus 4 makes me minus 6. Yeah. So let's swing that there Warhammer at minus 6. That kind of sucked. Where do I get with a 12? 12 will get me to 0. It hits. We'll throw it out there. I got plenty. I will offer you that. Stability. Fire minus 6. Submit. Last roll was a 2. I don't get there, and I did better.
Actually, you're gonna get the ones with the guns though. They're unarmed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. It's the number.
Okay. And what's your damage?
Granick's base damage is 18.
Okay, but you don't have armor, but that's not going to matter. So the first 3 are going down. And
I don't get all
what am
6
I
of them.
saying?
Yeah, he
What
attacked
am I
all
saying?
6.
Yes, you attacked all 6, and all 6 of them are carrying guns. So they did not expect people to come up.
They brought guns to a knife fight.
That's right.
Yeah.
They brought guns to a Warhammer fight.
Yeah, you say
Okay.
Warhammer, I say claws, whatever.
Potato
Okay.
smasher, potato slicer.
Okay, so Zaharuk.
So not to be outdone by Granick, I will attack all. I will attack all 7.
Okay.
Oh, all 7, you say? Okay.
Wow.
Don't roll
I
a
will-
2.
I will also all out attack, but I'm going to cheat a little because I, have a springing leap, so I'm going to ignore 4 points of multi attack.
Okay.
So I'm only -4 to attack all 7.
Why wouldn't you be -2?
Well,
Oh,
I'm
7.
ignoring-
Never mind, because you got 2 more. Never mind. I got it.
Yep.
Two. Math hard.
You know what? That's gonna miss the big guys. Does the leader have a gun as well, or is he with a melee weapon?
He is holding a gun, so you can consider him unarmed.
Oh, excellent. Then I hit all 7.
Okay, and your base damage.
21.
Shouldn't have even worried about it. Yes,
Eh.
you are. Oh, actually, he is going to try to reality himself out of that.
That's fine.
And no, because I'm rolling.
So Zarak will just give a little look at Granick and a nod to him, as
Granted, nods back. He gives you a professional courtesy. That was well executed.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no,
for the
I
3
was
of
making
y'all
sure
up
you know
there,
that I appreciate what you did too. I'm giving you
Edgar, Granick, and Zaharak,
Oh, yeah.
are you wearing full armor that is environmentally sealed?
Dragon armor.
Okay,
I don't know that it counts as environmentally sealed.
it's dwarven environmentally sealed.
I don't remember if they changed the
Or if you have a gas
power suit.
My armor is
Yes, I think they count as hazmat.
They are a full body.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
If you got a helmet there and your helmet's on,
Mhm.
it counts.
And Zaharak, what is your toughness?
my toughness is 17.
Yeah, okay, you don't have to worry about this. Y'all had to pass through the gas, and you notice that all the people in the gas are choking, and they're falling to the ground.
Well, that's not good.
And that should be everyone, except for your friend over here. She curses in Japanese. Aiden, you can hear her say something about secondhand tech. She rips off the bracelet that was put on her, and you suddenly see razors coming out of her fingers as she's digging something out of her arm.
Alrighty then. Guys, she's a cutter.
Wow.
Okay. So, I don't think this is going to matter for us because y'all are not in the chase, but attacks from vehicles are favored. So yeah, I don't think that's going to matter for us this round. There we go.
Well, if someone would let Granick ride them, are they
Yes,
considered favored.
heroes, you get to go first, and attack and intimidate are your approved actions.
Well, I think we've already demonstrated that between Zarak and Granick, we can dispose of the rest of these guys. So
Okay.
But if everyone attacks one, everybody can get a card.
that's true.
Okay, so do you want to allow the other people to come up and attack? And Colonel Day, you are also seeing that the people in the cloud of gas are falling.
Are they, Robert? Are they?
They're
choking
coughing
and coughing now, but no other effects as we can tell? But
Oh,
they
well,
might
this is
be
round
having
2,
problems?
so you're actually
Yeah.
seeing the foam coming out of their mouth.
how many people could we
What
drag
side
out
might-
of the?
Yeah, I mean, the people that are already down, there's probably no hope. Getting the other people as this smoke drifts, they're running away, and you could help in that process.
How do we
The
put
people
smoke
that have
back in
already
a
been
grenade?
gassed, though, the gas is radiating in like
Yeah.
start as like a 10-foot area, and then it's now expanding outward. And you had 3 people from each of these squads throwing these gas grenades into people.
Are there
or into
any
the crowd.
ventilators or fans like those big ass
Nope.
fans that warehouses use or something like that laying around somewhere that we
Nope,
could use to
unfortunately.
ventilate this stuff?
Well, there is. I take that back. There is a guy who sells fans.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna get
I
wet.
I mean, he
think
has
you're-
box fans. You know, has lots of box fans.
Are they running?
A couple of them are, and so he's directing them. But I mean, most of them are still boxed up. I mean, they just happen to fall off a truck.
Just happened to fall off a truck. Sure. Is that, do I think that there's enough of that there to be able to, in time, get them
No.
fired up so that the,
Well,
okay.
if you had time, yes.
If I take an action to apply evidence analysis or something like that to this, I didn't pull a card.
Randomly.
Roll your
random.
dice.
Yeah, no, it's random. I totally get that it's random. Shit,
That well, huh?
there.
Okay.
What did I
Um,
pull? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look at that. I pulled a flurry. Something
Ooh.
actually useful.
Ooh,
Okay.
fancy.
If you want to give me an evidence analysis as your action, you may be able to see certain things. Well, no, you will be able to see certain things that could help.
Could I do that as part of a multi-action, or do I have to focus on just the
No,
one
no, no.
thing?
You could do it as part of a multi-action.
Okay. Let me do that and attack my leader guy.
Okay.
And I'll just do those 2 things. Evidence analysis is a 7 with no rank, so I'll roll that. My melee combat is 4 higher.
Okay.
So -2. Oh, I
Hey,
want to be
that's
better at
decent.
that. I'm absolutely going to give you. I'm
Handy.
absolutely going to give you that. Hey, look at that.
Okay. You notice that there is an air current, a natural air current in here that is moving from the east to the west. And the people that are trying to move off to the west are almost certainly going to get hit by the cloud.
Do they have an escape route? Like if they were aware of that fact, is there a way to get around, out of,
Yes.
or avoid?
Yes.
Okay, I'm pointing that out to everyone, and as I land my blow on my boss guy, which is a 19. And I think that as an unarmed is going to be that's a 1 off of an outstanding. So it's a good. Do I need to roll damage on him? I got 8. That's a 18 plus 1 BD.
Do the 1 BD because he actually has more. He's not a minion. Okay. I will roll his reality to try.
Your knife, chip, and shatter.
And I can bring it down 1, but that's not going to be enough. So he is dead.
Okay.
Well,
Don't
probably
run that way. Turn over that way. Go over there. The cloud's moving that way.
Okay. and you do what most foreigners do. You speak loud in hoping that they will now understand you.
I'm speaking mostly for my party because they know, and I'm just it. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then I realize, oh shit, they don't understand what I'm saying.
Kazuyoshi will take up your call as she pulls out the transponder from her arm and smashes it beneath her foot. And she starts to use your call to help people. Aiden, you can see that helping her might help get these people out of it. So it's up to you if you want to help her try to call out in Japanese.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
That'd be the
Okay.
only option.
Yes. What I want you to do is roll me a persuasion.
Oh, well,
With
yeah.
her, and she is helping you. She will be able to give you a +2 to this roll.
If you're gonna persuade, do you guys want me to try to persuade them?
Can you speak Japanese?
Never mind. Can I gesture and stuff like that to also help them?
Yes, you can.
Just speaking loudly, right?
All right.
You speak Japanese, but just
Hi.
speak loudly.
No,
Yes.
I don't help.
Okay. Well, you do the Victorian thing and speak very loudly and very slowly.
That's right.
Well, yes, of course. How is it
The-
going to understand?
What about search hit? Kinda
You
hit.
are fine. 17 is perfect. So you have a good success, so you're able to get these people to move in a direction you want.
Okay, so I
want
don't need
them
to
to
go for an
go.
outstanding.
No, you don't need to go for an outstanding in this.
Excellent.
Because there's enough room and the gas is slow enough in its movement that you can. Okay, so Granick has gone. Edgar and Zaharuk.
Edgar's going to attack the leader dude. We will
Okay.
all out attack.
Okay.
Do anything else? No. Boom. So he is still got his gun
You
out.
have a
so
good success right
good
now.
success. I feel like I want a little more on that. Just to kind of, I'll throw out a possibility there.
Okay.
Last roll was a 12. There we go. That's outstanding.
Okay.
And he's got, you said it'll go down to his 11 because of 2 armor piercing.
And he is going to try, but he does not do it to try to soak that. So he all 4 of the leaders are now
Wow.
dead.
Nope. He is not. I rolled poorly.
Oh, you did roll poorly. So
Yep. So he's
going
going to take 5 shock.
alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He
And
takes shock.
He really didn't need to roll in that reality roll if he didn't want to. I was hoping to
Yeah.
get a little better than rolling a 5. Average gets me there. So
Okay. Let's see. Okay, is that every no Zaharuk?
and I take 2 more shock to get rid of my conditions.
So Zaharuk, these guys look like the first 3 guys look like they're ready to break.
Oh, well then. All right, if they're going to run anyway, then I will just take out this whole group of 6, including the leader.
Okay.
I will again all out attack.
I'll be right back.
So I will ignore 4 points. So 2. So -2, -1, -6. So I'm a -2 for all of these guys.
Okay.
Yeah, there's my 1.
And are you disconnecting on this?
I don't recall if the
mutations are not necessarily starred.
Right, that's what I'm trying to recall on. But I do have a cult tech, so I need to check and see if it started.
Okay.
I will let you know.
Okay.
I forget. I don't think anything's starred, but I'm not 100% sure.
No, occult tech isn't same way that cyberware and gene mods aren't. They just have axioms tied to them. And bear in mind, there is a magic axiom tied to it, higher than the magic axiom where we are. So
Right.
To
Right.
occult tech?
Oh yeah.
For
yeah.
occult tech, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
There is.
Okay, so you disconnect from the occult tech. There you go. Okay. Okay. We now move to the villain's turn. This group was already intimidated by Dr. Day, and they flee the field. They just, and seeing everyone else die off, they are not ready. These people, since their commander is dead, likewise realize it's better to live another day, and they go into an ordered retreat. These guys still have their commander, and the commander now spins a possibility, and the two people down here regain some shock. The ones that Edgar, you had dazzled
Mhm.
before, seem
Yep.
to be coming out of it as if they have been bolstered, or is it rallied? Rallied. They have been rallied. He is, his gun is on a I can't think of the name of it. He drops his gun, but it's still attached to him, and he pulls out his katana and decides to go for you. So, so a 13 against your dodge. Probably not much.
Who's
For Zaharuk.
Zaharuk?
A 13. So actually, I realize I am not going to disconnect because the only thing I'm using during my attack is actually mutations, not occult tech. My occult tech is on armor.
Gotcha.
But a 13. So it's actually going to be a 17 versus my dodge because I did all out attack. And that will be a good.
Okay, right now it's a good.
Yes.
Shouldn't it be unarmed because it's a katana? Or is there a special reason why it's a dodge?
Yes, we should be either using your melee or unarmed.
Oh, sorry. Okay. A 17 versus my unarmed is a standard.
There we go.
Okay, then I am spinning a possibility for him for my GM pool. And
Trying to get Robert to use his possibilities.
Yeah, I'll take it.
yeah, so a 20 against your unarmed.
24 technically because I am very vulnerable. Is a good.
Okay, so that he will stay there with that, and I can't get it up any higher.
Yeah, you're 1 point off.
Is it? Yeah. And that does absolutely nothing to you.
That is correct.
Yeah, he does not realize he is attacking, you know, an uber lizard. These
Sargrantic stepped
two,
away. I'm back.
the two
Oh,
guys
yeah.
down here that you had hit, Edgar, are going to go after you.
Oh, sure.
And so let me move over to there.
Although, Robert,
Uh-huh.
that did not roll any dice for damage on the bonus dice.
Thank you for telling me that.
Unless it rolled a 0, but
No.
and actually now that I think about it, 24,
21.
it should be 24 should actually be outstanding. So you'd be one more.
Oh, well, it's 21 right now.
Yeah, that's currently not a wound at the moment.
So just a 22.
That will make a wound though.
Okay.
You know what? I got 7 possibilities. You know what? Yeah, I'll spend 1.
Okay.
You can have one of those.
Okay.
I will soak it.
And you're fine. And Edgar, the one coming in on you, a 13 against
be
your
melee miss.
melee.
Mm-hmm.
That's a miss.
Correct.
Okay. And then these three, since they saw their commander go, are going to go for you, Zaharuk. And let's see. This is going to be just so lovely. 16 against your unarmed, I think, is standard, which means nothing will happen to you.
Yeah. Did you include the +4 for me being very vulnerable?
Oh, that would be a 20 then.
A 20 is a good.
Okay, 20 is a good.
Yep.
Unless I can just do some amazing rolling here.
You might explode a bunch.
No. I exploded earlier, so the leader will go to his death, knowing that he did actually hit you. But did nothing. So okay, so that is all of them. So we'll go for one more round, and pretty much I'll let y'all wrap. Oh yeah, I'll let y'all wrap this up. Heroes, y'all are up. Yeah, this is not going to be a problem. You will be able to clear them out, and you have gotten people to safety. In the confusion, the woman who used to be Kazuyoshi has disappeared into the crowd. And you are left with, a pretty much deserted marketplace right now.
So we could loot the place.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I mean,
That's a way to go.
I think we should probably get out of here and head to this this boat, the Prancing Dragon, I think it was.
Yes. What you are looking for is you were told to go to you were given an address. You're going to the Yokohama Bayside Marina. And
Okay.
you will find a fishing trawler there that will escort you to the Prancing Dragon. This is a little bit far away, but you do still have a contact here in Japan. Your liaison.
So, gentlemen, are we supposed to go and find this young lady, or? I must say, this realm confuses me somewhat.
She don't being found. She run away.
Yes, thank you.
So I reckon that what's happening is there's a triple cross somewhere, crisscross, triple cross, and
Orthodox cross.
Well, no, I don't know the answer to that question.
How cross be triple? Triple on cross only 2.
So maybe we can call somebody and say, or hey, maybe I can find a tunnel rat down here somewhere. Boop. To help guide us there.
Okay, you can. And since you helped out getting the people out, they will be more than happy to assist you in getting out. And you use that, so I will take that. Okay. You do meet a tunnel rat, and he will be able to get you, utilizing some trains and a bus, over to the Yokohama Marina. Now, the marina is a yacht marina. It is a high class thing, but located just off the main marina, there is a fish trawler that has been moored.
I think that's our ride.
Are you certain?
Could
No,
be.
but you know, shall I yell at them and say, "Come on over, pick us up," or are we just going to
It
walk
can
on
be
over?
our ride if we want it to be.
Is anyone on the trawler that we can see?
Yes, there are people on the trawler.
Is there a dinghy we could abscond with?
No, it's moored. It's
Oh,
moored.
it's moored.
There's
Oh,
a
it's moored. Okay.
gangplank down.
Yeah. I'll go over to the draw plank. Say, permission to come aboard.
An older man comes out. It says, "Hello, can I help you?"
Yeah. You're supposed to take us somewhere. You know, nudge,
I,
nudge, wink, wink.
I am.
Yeah.
Who would have told you that? Who would have told you that I would take you anywhere?
Well, we're supposed to meet a dragon that's prancing around somewhere.
Ah, I see.
Christ.
So you are seeking to capture a prancing dragon.
Yeah, that's the gist of it.
I see. I'm not going to make y'all make the evidence analysis checks, but you do notice that underneath he is actually in a shorter sleeve shirt, but you can see that his arms above the elbows have some tattoos.
Oh, you know what'd be fun? That'd be fun.
What, getting matching tattoos? I think we should do that.
Okay. Let me hold off on that for just a
Okay.
minute. Yeah, so I'm going to pick that up. It'll become there are some other opportunities coming up that'll be much more interesting.
Okay.
Because all he does is he takes you into international water.
Yes. Get on the boat. You're taking us out there to the boat. The other boat.
Yes.
What's
Okay,
a boat?
why is this not?
That's a boat. It's the thing that floats on
boat-
the water.
Are you saying
Oh, you
boot?
don't speak English?
I speak two types of English. Both of them are bad.
Well,
Okay.
the first. Yeah, yes.
You'll find no disagreement from me on that one.
Okay. He takes you just off, and you can scroll in and see Tokyo is right here. He takes you about 5 miles out. You're getting closer to international waters. But the bigger thing is you're getting close to one of those navigation booth. You're getting closer to a navigation booth. And here is where you also see the prancing dragon, which
I
is
don't
your
see a
ride.
dragon. I see a boat.
I believe they call that one a ship.
Boat ship.
No, it's just a personal yacht
That's a boat.
with 15 staterooms. I would like y'all to make me find or evidence analysis, your choice, as you're getting closer.
I want to use evidence analysis because Granick has been good at that. This mod.
Okay.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone needs a point in evidence analysis.
Someone needs a point. Someone's getting a point in evidence analysis. Do levels matter here, Robert?
No. You just
Okay.
need to get it above a 12, and you did, and so did the Colonel. Okay.
Me
So
and the Colonel are getting along really well.
so Colonel and Granick, you both noticed something about the water here The water closer to the mainland behind you is a deeper blue than the water beyond the navigation buoy.
It's
the water
kaiju.
inside the zone is deeper blue than the water outside the zone.
Yes.
Hinting at its depth being deeper.
No, that it's a different reality.
Okay, fair.
All the
Yeah.
drugs they put in the water. It's all that fluorine
Exactly.
fluoride.
It's all that fluoride. Yes, it's all that fluoride.
Yep.
So
All the fluoride. I read that on the interweb.
So what happens
Yeah,
when you high tech folk put stuff in the water?
Exactly.
you come aboard and young girl flanked by two very athletic built women who are taller than her come out onto the deck, and her head is down and she looks up but her eyes remain closed, and she says, "Greeting. I am so happy to make your acquaintance, Zaharuk. Why am I having a problem here?
Oh, she knows the lizard.
Okay, Zaharuk Urul. Greetings to you, Edgar Cole. Greetings to you, Aiden. Greetings to you, Granick of Griffin Hill Clan. And greetings to you, Colonel SKT Day.
Yes, you seem to be rather well informed as to who we are.
Well, I knew you would be arriving.
Did you? Did you? Well, very good. Very
Yes.
good.
I ask that you come and join me for a traditional Japanese tea ceremony.
Oh, yes. Yes. Tea. Yes, of course. Absolutely. Yes, this way, lads. I will follow immediately because it is tea time.
Yes.
The kind of tea you're thinking of, lads.
And Robert.
It's 3:30 somewhere.
Yep.
That's right.
And I was gonna say, Robert, in a big brotherly way. He'll help you, little lady.
Okay.
Don't put any sugar in it, Colonel.
She blushes at your attention. Thank you, Mr. Pullen. But please. And she takes you in, and there are cushions lying around a small table so that you can sit down on the cushions. She instead kneels with the two bodyguards, always behind her. You notice that both of them, instead of carrying katanas, have wakazashis. And they look very competent. Let's see. Oh, she then proceeds to do a full Japanese tea ceremony. And the bowl that she is using is decorated with Hello Kitties all over it.
Of course.
Of course.
Because, someone does.
But she does do full thing. And there is somebody there, one of the servers has come in and is, for those of you who don't know a Japanese tea ceremony, he explains it as it is occurring. Okay. After she has poured the hot water and whisked it and done all the other stuff, she passes the bowl over to, oh damn, I didn't write this down. I think it's to the left. She passes the bowl to the left and hands it to, I'm just going to go down the row, the colonel.
I follow the appropriate gestures.
Okay. And you take a sip and pass it on. And I take it everyone else follows suit.
I follow suit. It's probably not the most elegant because lizard tongue, but I try.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Aiden will follow suit the traditional way as well.
Okay.
So will
Good.
Edgar.
Okay. So what I
Restrained
need.
himself.
Oh. Okay. So what I need y'all all to do is make me a reality roll.
Alrighty then.
Is this a soak?
Yes. No, it's not a soak.
So I can't use a close call on this?
No.
And what are we looking for?
Oh,
Just
I actually should have said this is you can change the number. It's a not spirit. No, actually it is a spirit. It is still spirit. So just
It's
two more
will
people.
spirit or reality?
It's reality spirit. So
Okay.
And we're looking for 10 to be passing.
nope.
Do we get do we get to bump this if we want?
If you want to, you can bump it.
Absolutely.
Bump it.
A 6 is
Meaning
inadequate.
level of success.
Well, meaning you're not yet at standard. One
Oh,
person
okay.
is.
An
Okay,
11.
what are we looking at for standard? 10?
17.
17 is standard.
Yep.
17, you said. Oh my.
Yes. Oh,
I feel a lot better about that possibility now.
and I completely forgot to do something for.
I played that hero card.
Okay.
Are levels going to make a difference, or do I just need to pass?
You just need to pass.
Okay.
All right,
Then I'm good.
If levels matter on a 17, that's I have nothing to do with this mod.
Edgar, here are your possibilities.
Thank you.
Okay. I forgot to do that for your romance. And you
You're
played
fine.
the hero. So the Colonel has passed now. Granick has passed, and Zaharik had already initially passed. Aiden, do you want to play any cards to get above this?
Yeah, I'll play willpower to get that extra point.
Okay.
It's apparently necessary to pass.
We don't know
As you're
that.
holding, as each of you holds this, you feel that you resonate with it. And you also recognize that what you're holding is an eternity shard.
So what happens on my failure?
On your failure,
Thanks,
nothing.
buddy.
You just don't feel
Oh.
anything.
All right, we're good. Okay.
But the thing is, it's the notice that this somehow has been highly disguised. Because normally eternity shards are very easy to point out. This one is somehow hidden.
Okay.
Some good tea loss.
Yes, and you think it
Wink,
has
wink.
something to do with the Hello Kitty decorations of it. Why, thank you. Yes, this is a teacup that has been in my family for many generations.
But only recently, I assume. Painted rather recently, I assume.
Yes.
Brought that over, did you?
Well, we are from Japan.
Which one?
This one?
Which one?
It'd be this one.
Yes.
Because there isn't any other one now, right?
Yes. If it is okay, if it is good with you, I will tell the captain to be underway and move us toward Taiwan.
Yes. It's I believe that would be acceptable. Gentlemen, yes.
Oh yes. So what? There's sea monsters, pirates.
Yes, there is a pirate, and I will tell you what I have been able to see. You also realize she has not opened her eyes this entire time.
All oracles do that. Very
Yeah.
disconcerting.
Yeah. She takes you up to the bridge as the boat gets into motion. Those of you who have a decent tech axiom realize you're on a hydrofoil. The rest of y'all are probably a little put off when the boat seems to levitate off the water.
It's a flying boat.
That's magic. But where's the dragon? I was told there'll be a dancing dragon out here.
You're on the dragon.
No, we're on a boot.
It's the name of the ship.
You're on a what?
That's what I keep on saying. A boot. He keeps on saying boot.
For the love of do not, lad, you're on a boot. Damn it.
Gentlemen, I think it means a boat.
It's a ship, though, as the proper term of this vehicle.
Savages.
Yeah, a boat this size is often called a ship, Granite. And they've decided to name this one the Dragon. Why, I can't understand. It looks nothing like a Caradon.
They're savages.
But
except for that last with the D.
Yes, I understand that the dragons of Isle are very different than the mythologies of the East. Dragons for us are a much more sinuous, dexterous, serpent-like creature.
Well,
I stand up a little bit taller as she does all of those explanations. And kind of like perch my snout up a little bit, Not saying anything, just poising.
Yeah.
Posing.
A small puff of
Edgar,
smoke would be good.
When you move from room to room, she does put her arm on your arm as kind of an escort.
I'll gladly do so.
Okay. She takes you over to the maps, and while there is not this green zone, this external line has been drawn on here. This line that surrounds Japan and the East China Sea and China and Vietnam and certain other areas, these are the navigation buoys that the countries in this area have acquired from the Kanawa technology. You may have already guessed, due to our close proximity to them, that they are not what they seem. They separate us from the rest of Earth, from the rest of the Earth.
Yes, I believe this is known to most. At least known that there was something like this was here.
Yes. It was only when we came out into the water that we fully understood the extent, or that I understood the extent of what was happening. The reason we are going toward Taiwan and where all the circles are, where all the circles are on her map, there are pins. And each one has been, a label has been on each one giving the name of the ship that was lost. I have seen that the next ship that will be missing will go missing from this area. And she points to this area that seems to be a bend in the line.
Well, what's the name of the ship gone missing so we can go stop it?
The Dancing Dragon.
That is difficult to tell. people such as yourself, which can cross to the different reality. Your presence changes future outcomes.
Sometimes.
It is difficult to see through the mist that you create.
Well, that's just what I ate for dinner, Loss.
Well, we are using the prancing dragon as a potential bait, but there may be other ships in this area.
Oh,
Well, whatever it is these pirates are doing, we'll take care of them.
Good.
Granite stomps on the deck a couple of times and feels the table to make sure it's still solid.
Yes.
Seems that it's still here, and he kind of goes, okay, and looks around hesitantly.
This pirate is something that will be of interest to your Delphi Council. They are unaware of this pirate and the greater threat he may pose if left unchallenged.
Well, I believe we're here to challenge him then.
Good. Now, it is going to take y'all some time, even in a hydrofoil, to make it by sea down to Taiwan.
Days.
It's going to be about 2 days.
Okay, so we could probably
so
do.
If you want to do your tea ceremony again,
I wouldn't mind doing it.
Are we changing scenes before we do the tea thing?
Yes.
Excellent. I think we are currently. Sorry.
Yes.
Huh? Yes, you are under glory.
I wish you hadn't said that.
I will take this card.
I was getting ready to do something, and now I can't. I have to wait until after. Shit.
You're welcome. Well, you don't need one of those cards.
Or she would be welcome.
Discarding down the coup de grace.
Okay.
Somebody's recycling a coup de grace? Lord.
I'm not recycling, I'm discarding.
Yes. Well, they're dropping it, Jim, for when you want to pick it up.
I know. I already have 2. Do I need 3?
He never enters into it.
Do you?
Yeah, apparently he does.
I mean, there might be a time where I want a little more.
Seems unlikely, but sure.
Oh no. I know we're gonna face the pirate dragon.
Somebody's gonna call for "Where's my law rocket?" and I'm just gonna say, "Throw me."
I'm getting no. Who's got a good persuasion? Because I'm fixing to trade you my Delphi Council support card so we can go after those law rockets right now before we need them to take out the pirate dragon.
I am only an 8 persuasion. No.
Better than my dump stat.
I'm a 9 on mine.
Yep, he gets it.
All right. So once we finish all of this, I will swap you out for that, and then we will go try and get our case of 4 law rockets that were sneaked aboard for us.
Well, perhaps we should have tea first before you speak with them. Put you in a better mood. And might give us cards you need to get your law rocket.
Yeah, whatever. That's cool. I'll put on my formal attire. I have it. It's written down.
I wear mine all the time.
No, I'm in dragon armor.
I don't think you understand how that works. Oh wait, no, Aiden's not in a any sort of battle suit.
No, Aiden's in a suit, and just an actual suit.
It's Edgar's in the battle suit.
Yeah, and so is Granite.
Aiden's wearing clothing that's kind of armor based, but it looks like a suit.
We just hang a tie
clothing.
on Edgar around his.
I'll hold the pinata.
Pinata, what the hell?
Not that kind of party.
I thought this is some sort of quinceañera you were doing.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right, so are we ready? Is everyone finished with their card thing, and I should start the tea ceremony?
I
I
am.
think so.
Yes.
A very tea-oriented mod.
Well, that's sad. So there's my possibility right in the middle of the board.
Okay.
So I don't, well, hold on, let me double check. I did have all the food thingies. So let me see what that does. No, it
Doesn't
is,
something make you favored?
yes, yeah, the dainty food thingies. So I will re-roll. And I will
Ah, ha,
get
ha, ha.
ability back.
Yeah, it's the way you do that.
It is outstanding. So each of you should draw a card. And when you're done, I will draw and keep 2. All right. I just want to make sure that we don't end up duplicating. 6, 6, 6, 6. All right. Sweet. Excellent, G. Excellent.
Yes.
I know several of you love playing Attuned. Anyone want to trade for it?
What are you after, Garrett?
Anything you want. That's the Delphi Council support that you got to play because you have a better persuasion than I do.
So let's see. Let me see. I'll give you this one because I'm not going to need it for that roll.
I have a. Oh, I don't. What'd you give me?
I'll give you adrenaline.
Oh yeah, I can use that.
Rod, are you situationally aware?
I can be. I have perks that are similar.
I did give you an adrenaline, didn't I?
You did.
Okay. It's still on the screen here, so I don't know. I'll X out.
Looks
All
like
right,
it's
I
in my
guess-
hand. Yeah, it's in my hand. I'm good.
Yeah, it's not mine, but the page is still up. All right.
All right,
Uh,
Robert. I will be attuned. I will be attuned.
Okay. Let me hide what I was looking at.
I know what I was looking at.
Okay, you are tuned. The willpower is gone.
Yep.
Okay. Give me a moment.
Just don't hand him an Aurora Cosm card. That would be not good.
I don't know what you're talking about. I would never probably try to use it. Are you gonna deal it to me or do you want me to draw it?
I'm dealing it to you.
Okay.
All right, you want me to go ahead and use that Delphi support now?
Go for it, Dan.
I was expecting it to come out. I don't know if Robert's ready for it.
Delphi support.
Yeah.
I go in and make me that persuasion roll, and
Oh,
All right.
okay.
You actually rolled the profession, but
Yeah,
hey.
you rolled profession.
It's still a
well,
bad
that
roll.
would definitely be a bad roll.
Yeah.
Hold on, don't take that possibility yet. Let me go ahead and do the persuasion.
Okay.
13 to start. What do we need for a law? Your, you know what? I'm gonna do it
I
anyway.
think that hit
Well,
Law
it's what I
Rocket
choose.
one.
Yeah. So if Robert wants to give us the law rocket, then we get law rockets. If we don't have them, you get something else.
It's what we're looking for, but that doesn't mean we find them.
All right, that's an 18. Do I need to be any higher than that?
Well, the higher you go, the
I
more
mean-
boom we get.
Well, I'm just going to go and say this. If you don't want to go any higher, one of the staff will tell you that the Delphi Council, that your liaison, Matsumura, Matsumura Botan, had 2 crates delivered to the ship, and yeah, you have wall rockets. You have 2 of them.
I'll hand one to Garrick and I'll put one in my inventory.
Okay.
I say
Okay,
Garrick.
so
Granted.
after 2 days, You are approaching the area. You are about, I mean, you can see across the horizon pretty far. You are about 30 miles away from the target location. And there is a sonar blip coming from Taiwan, coming from the vicinity of Taiwan toward you. Okay, sorry. So you are here. And by the way, you have never left Pan Pacifica reality. They've always stayed inside of the boundary. And a blip comes on your radar. And
So for the technology, are we talking it's something on the surface or it's something underneath?
It's something on the surface. It's coming around Taiwan. And it is approaching your location. I take it back. It needs to come from over here. Take it back. It seems to be coming from behind you. I needed to go back to my notes for a second. Yeah, it is a definite blip on your radar. As it gets a little bit closer, it's definitely not moving as fast as you, but as it's moving, you hear a voice on the radio, or well, the captain calls you up because he has radio contact. And do any of you speak Chinese?
No.
Okay. Then one of the bodyguards translates. This is the ship is the 605 Chengdu. It is a Chinese frigate. It is known to us that the newer ship models were provided by the Kanawha Corporation.
Is that a problem?
Well, we do not know. They seem to be on an intercept course with our ship.
But we are in international waters. Yes, I believe you said that?
Yes, we are.
So we don't have to stop for them if you choose not to, Captain. Am I correct?
That is correct.
Oh, well, then sail on.
Yes. And he is.
Have
Yeah,
they
got the
hailed?
armaments.
Have they hailed? Communicated?
No, they have not hailed. Oh, sorry. They have hailed the captain, asking the identity of your ship and your route.
I don't think that's going to be any of their business.
I assume you've given them a response that would not.
Oh, we are just a private yacht on our way. Excuse me, on a scenic voyage to Australia.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, got any armaments for this boot?
The captain says, if you're talking, is this a weaponized ship? Then no.
It's not a battleship, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
I limber up the law rocket.
Okay. Now I need all of y'all to make me another reality check. And your difficulty here is just a 10.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get there. I am one off.
Okay. Zaharik, it looks like you're the only one that made it.
Are we going through a storm?
Nope. Not yet. Zaharik, you start getting a headache. Like someone just drove a spike through the back of your head. And up ahead of you You're at this spot. There is a reality storm brewing. And you also see beyond that, just dark clouds are filling this entire area.
Gentlemen, if oh no, I didn't notice.
I will let everyone be aware, be like, trouble coming, new boundaries ahead.
New boundaries?
Different boundary, big storm.
Oh,
It's
that ain't
just a
good.
Chinese boot. We can take it out.
No, this not boat.
The captain actually, when he sees the clouds up ahead, in Japanese, talks to Kazuyoshi. I need to put her name out there so I can always see it. Kazuyoshi, and Aiden, you're able to translate. He says, do you want to go into that storm? And she shakes her head slightly and says, no, we need to remain here for now. And so he starts to slow the boat down. This is going to allow the Shingdu to approach faster. Yes, there is definitely a storm brewing over there. Now, as a note, there are some binoculars and stuff around here if you in case anyone wants to get a better
Yeah, let's take a look at it.
That seems prudent.
view. Okay. So whoever is looking for more detail, I needed to make a find roll.
Sure.
And your base difficulty here is a 12, and levels of difficulty do matter.
I have a 13. If anyone would like to trade me a base bonus, I would get.
You
I
would
would-
still be in a standard.
Oh yeah,
It's a 12.
12 plus. I can't do math tonight, but I have been up for a long time, so we'll assume that's why.
Would you like right now?
Well, hang on. I'm gonna try. I got a 9. I can put a possibility on the 9 and just run with it that way and see how far we get.
Okay.
Because I got a lot. Yeah, there you go.
Got you good.
Yeah, we do have a good. If we get up to 22, 5 points, 2 basic bonuses away, we get an outstanding. Do we even have 2 basic bonuses?
I don't know that we have any.
I could give you a hero card, but that's not a guarantee.
No, I don't know that we want to spend that on that.
Yeah.
That's a long way to go just on a hero.
Yep.
Sorry.
Well, I guess we'll run with a 17, just call it a good. And
Okay. You see definitely a storm, and you see blue and red lightning up ahead. So this is definitely a reality storm brewing ahead of you. There is something in that storm. There is a ship in that storm, but it's really hard to see. What is more interesting is that do I have them? I don't know if they're in here. I thought they were. Ah, there it is. You see three Ravagons coming out of dim threads right above that area.
oh, There's bodies in the boat there's a boat in the storm and there's some bodies in the boat with the storm and that little
And they
tempest over there.
seem to be going straight down toward whatever ship is out there.
They're attacking the boat.
Gentlemen, I think our dwarven friend is trying to inform us of danger.
Ravagons, man, Ravagons.
Yes, we're going to go over there shortly.
I think he's trying to say they're coming towards us.
No, they're coming at the there's a boat in the storm that's getting attacked by the Ravagons.
Oh, well, I guess I misunderstood that then.
I don't know why I'm speaking plain English, man.
I think we all understood that. No offense, friend, but
Come speed up some. We'll get that. Can I tell what the boat is? There a name on the boat?
You cannot see the boat. It is just cloaked in clouds and
Hints
mist.
of it flashes here and there. Just know that it's there and that the
Mhm.
Ravagons appear to be attacking it.
And it's in
They
the
look like
storm.
they're going down to attack it.
Captain, can you get us over there? Post haste.
You hear also the Chengdu excuse me, over comms you do hear some commotion from the Chengdu. But y'all don't have access to their comm channels. So put them beside you as you're coming up.
You better batten down the hatches on the boot. We're going into the storm to save the other boot from the Ravagons. Hurry
Okay.
up, lad.
Are you
Smack the
still
captain in the
looking
back.
out? Is Granick still looking out?
Sure.
Okay. You see one of the Ravagons fall.
Oh, down to 2 Ravagons.
Yeah, that's helpful.
You saw something. It was a bolt of energy come out of that ship, and the Ravagon was just gone.
Well, I think that that ship there is our pirates.
I don't know.
Well, you can all make mind reality rolls to see if you can figure what's going on right here.
Sure.
Mind reality, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Nope, I ain't got a clue.
Yeah. I have done that a time or two,
Ooh.
and I understand mind reality, Robert.
Yep.
Great.
So the Colonel and Granick both realize something. Somebody's pulling up a Stella.
However, well, there's been no glory around here, correct?
Nope, not in this area.
Did
But
our-
you also
our
notice that every 60 miles that you've been traveling, you've seen another one of these nautical buoys. And every one of them feels like it has something connecting reality.
Yeah. But in other words, what might we think this is someone doing something in storm break?
It could be.
May I suggest we get there quickly, lads?
Okay.
What's up to the captain? Make the rowers row faster. Where's the beaters? Let's get the pace up. Come on, man.
By the time you get there, the Ravagons are gone. And as you
Kind of a
enter
good
the
thing.
storm, you will see the ship. Now, let's see. Colonel.
Yes.
Hold on. Colonel, you will be changing your Cosm card.
Okay.
Zaharuk, you will be changing your Cosm card.
Oh, good. I was not sure
And-
how I was going to ever pull off a flashback.
Edgar, you're going to lose your Cosm card.
Yeah,
Ooh,
you see,
everybody swap.
I was waiting for that to drop the flashback, but didn't happen. Which reality are we playing in now?
They're getting a rush, aren't they?
Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. Okay. Where is this?
There it is.
Yeah.
They are getting the roars.
After you, gentlemen. Oh, it went away.
God damn it.
It went away.
Sorry, I hit it again because I am horrible at this. So,
Don't worry.
gentlemen, feel free to come down and draw
Did you
your
shuffle it?
Rorsch Cosm cards.
Oh, life just got a little more complicated.
Go ahead, Colonel. You get the next one.
Well, let's see. I have charisma. Are we in rounds yet?
Nope, you are not.
All right. I'm wondering exactly what it is that I've probably seen something like what's going on over there before.
Yep.
I will say the sinister secrets, and you can tell me things. And I know someone here has a second chance to trade me when things go horribly awry.
Okay. Well, you get close and you see the ship. God damn it. Okay, excuse me. Okay. You
Now,
see the ship.
if you want me to hold on to that for when we see a person or a thing.
Oh no. This is a perfect time to play this. You see this. And I will give everyone access to the picture of it. Oh, come on. Oh, here you are.
So we are currently in a mixed zone.
There we go.
Yep.
Oh, it's a bucket boat. It's a bucket boat.
So a ghost ship.
What's on
Nope.
the head, lad?
This ship is the size of a large cargo carrier.
Okay.
And you actually see cargo containers on it. It also has 5 masts. It also has a maidenhead of a woman who seems to be clawing in front of her mouth open in a scream, and it seems as her body becomes roots that then enter into the ship.
Oh, that's cool.
Ship is
The
eating
name,
ships.
well, the name of the ship is the Multan. And Colonel, you know the name of this ship.
Okay.
Because you had an encounter on it and played a nemesis card against a Lomas Scratch.
Oh, I remember him. I actually do remember him. Yeah, I have dealt with him before.
Yep. And this ship is probably 10 times bigger than the ship he was on. Probably more.
But it's one of his ships. Or it is his.
Yeah, because that looks like something that came out of hell.
All right.
And as you see it, you see a portion of the reality network here just collapsed, but the rest of the network holds it together. So he has just pulled up a Stellite for some reason from Pan Pacific.
All right.
What? So do we know what kind of a zone we're in right now, Robert?
You are in a mixed Pan Pacifica or Rorsch zone.
Okay.
So you may have pulled up like a backup Stella.
Or he pulled the main
Or-
out of the backup case.
Well,
Yeah,
he pulled up a main
backup.
one, but the others are able to hold it.
Yeah. All right. I assume you'd like my my willpower roll.
Yes, because there's something else you're going to notice in just a moment.
Okay. Do
Is
you
he
want the-
steadying on?
No. Go on and do the corruption roll now.
All right. Can someone lend me, and by lend I mean trade, a willpower?
Yeah,
You want- Or an action?
I can give you
got
an action.
8.
Where you at, Colonel?
Yeah, you could just put it on the table, Dan. I'm going to use it and pass you this.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So that will get me to where I need to be.
Okay, apparently this isn't going anymore.
Is that the one you gave me? It was the one card I had 2 of, different numbers, but
No. It's the thing when you're trading cards. For some reason, it's not closing once you hit the accept trade.
really,
Yeah, that's fine.
as on my end, you may need to refresh, I'm afraid, Dan.
I got the card. I just closed out the screen.
Yep. Okay. So I will tell everyone what I remember about Talamus Scratch. Does everyone here remember Talamus Scratch or no?
I remember him.
Zarok looks very confused when you talk about, attacking him not being a good idea.
Yes. Well, his spirit was sort of infused with the ship itself. And, apparently he was using the possibility energy we brought to sustain a transformation of moving his soul into the ship. So it's entirely possible that entire ship, the Multan, could be Scratch himself. Devil.
So what you're saying is those law rockets are a good idea because they'll just blow a hole in it and we're good, right?
One hopes. I suppose we shall see. But yes, one is hopeful.
Okay. Originally, it looks like the Multan is making a beeline for the prancing dragon, but it then shifts, and it seems like it's going to pass the prancing dragon and go for the Shengdu.
Oh, I'm just sitting back to watch this one.
And as the Multan passes, sorry, I'm having a difficulty finding something.
No worries.
Let me do it this way.
I bet I know a thing. I'm gonna ask after.
Well, I thought about asking your question, Mark, as part of the Cosmo card I played, but I figured I'd wait.
My question?
Yeah.
What question do you think I'm gonna ask?
I was thinking about the one that you messaged me.
Oh, that was supposed to go to Robert.
Oh.
How did you get it? Because I sent it to the GM.
Because I have not done the log back in as a player.
Okay.
That's why.
So
Robert
let me go down here and see what
reacted.
you sent, because I was trying to find an image.
It's above my last scroll.
Out of game, yes, you are correct.
Okay.
I'll rejoin as a player. Pat yourself on the back, Mark, but don't break your arm doing it.
Well, I'm debating on whether or not I want to figure out a way that Granick might know that so that I can then react with the law rocket appropriately.
Okay.
Well, is that something I would have known from playing my Cosmo card?
Yes, it would be.
So then I will share that. Why don't you tell them what you figured out, Mark, and I needed a Cosmo card for?
Robert, reread the description of the figurehead, please.
The figurehead looks like a woman who is clawing out into the air, her mouth open in a green, just a torturous green, and her body seems to become roots that are digging into the boat itself.
What's a figurehead made out of, guys?
Wood.
What if you were gonna make a devil-possessed boat in a Rorsch?
Yeah,
nightmare tree?
It's a tree. It's the nightmare tree.
Granick is swinging his law rocket around. As soon as we come into decent range, I'm freaking blasting it. I started blasting.
Wait, but before you do, we must deal with the reality attaching it to the ship first. Then, usually only then, will it be vulnerable. I need to wait that. Wait.
So anyway, I started blasting.
likes. I think that Mark likes the fact that there is a nightmare tree.
I love the fact. Go
You
ahead.
didn't hear him hit the table?
Huh?
Keep going.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to find something. It's been, I think it's on like one of the lowest levels of this thing.
You're having a Shrek problem.
Yeah, there are just way too many
Le-
files
Too many.
that I have. There is an easier way for me to do this, and I'm going to just do that. Okay, Mark, go on and make me your roll.
Does the kernel make sense? I mean, I've been to Aurora. Have I ever done a nightmare tree? I don't know if I've done a nightmare tree before.
You have heard of them. Even if you did not see one before, you have heard about it.
Am I wasting my law rocket by launching it now? Is there a better time? Do I think that there is a better time?
You know, you have this demonic ship that is approaching you and it's going to pass you. So, yeah, probably a good idea.
To hit it?
To get rid of it? Yeah.
Okay, fine. Done.
Okay.
What range?
Or to see if you can get rid of it.
What range increment are we at?
This, let's say medium for a wall
Okay, so
rocket.
-2. 250.
Okay. Okay, I'm not looking at it right this second, so just give me a moment, and then I can come back and put this on. Okay.
What do I think about a 15, Robert?
Oh, that's gonna hit the ship. I mean, you actually have a good success there. I mean, it's a ship.
So I guess it counts as very large.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it counts as AP. Well, I mean, the target is the figurehead.
Yep.
So am I counting that as very large, or does it still count as very large, or what are we doing?
You're trying to hit something on a very large ship. That is not very large, but the defense of the ship, I mean, its ability to maneuver and dodge out of your way, is only an 8.
Well, it matters for the damage because the heat ammo has AP 5 if it's considered very large, or armor 5.
Okay, the masthead is not considered very large. The ship is.
Okay, so I'm shooting the mast. I want the masthead gone. I will deal with the ship later.
Okay.
The nightmare tree is something I don't want to deal with.
Mhm.
So I guess that's going to be an AP2, 24 AP2 with 1 bonus die. Oh, you're kidding me. Son of a bitch. I need a heirloom law rocket.
Good luck getting one of those.
Yeah.
Someone has some coup de grace out there, right?
I do.
Do you want to give them up though?
What do we think about that, Robert?
Well, we don't know what its toughness is, so.
Right.
Okay, 25. It impacts the ship. There is a huge explosion, and it does not look like it even scratched it.
I have sad.
Mhm.
Well, there went one of your rockets you got.
As it passes you see a number of figures. They seem to be using rope from the ship, and they're swinging out over the water. And even though they're nearly a mile away, they somehow land on your ship.
Oh joy!
All right, so I'm warming up a willpower roll.
Yep. Oh, come on. I want all of you to go.
And do you want the willpower roll before the occultist roll?
Yes. Because, yes, I need a willpower roll from everyone as these creatures come on board.
And
That's an interest-
none of you are whatchamacallit, right? Oh, I'm fine.
You gonna steady on for us there, Colonel?
I don't have it.
You don't what?
That's not the leadership thing I do.
You
I
are
do
not a proper Rorschach Colonel. I don't care what you say.
All right, Marcus declared he doesn't want to get any cards this fight. Who else? Who would like to agree with him?
What was that? I failed my roll for fear, huh?
Yes.
Oh no, you Mike. Go just put
What's this?
Got it.
Oh, did you get the panic?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's funny,
no.
because my card was coming out anyway. So I have to play it, right?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Do I get to choose who gets played on?
Yes.
Yeah, put it on Mike.
I will play it on Mike.
Paralyzed by
so
fear.
no.
Yeah,
You're
take
paralyzed by fear.
possibilities to prevent that panic. So, Mike, this is your petard. You will be hoisted on it in just a moment.
Was it real soon?
I would like my
Can we say
possibility.
that? It's
Okay,
not after 9 o'clock
so-
yet.
I know.
But Mike gets 2 possibilities and I get 1.
Yeah. And I'm going to bring them down from up here because you're just collecting them. So, Mike, yours is over. Excuse me. Jim, yours is over in the Sea of Japan. And Mike, yours is down here where all the ships
Are these not the special ones? You can tempt us to.
Oh, yes, they are. They should be. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh, just because I want to. No, I'm
Gee,
not going to get it back.
Now Mike's going to tell you constantly, no, I'm not taking it back.
That's
No, I'm not
exactly
taking
it.
it back.
That's
Oh,
exactly.
Shoot.
I can do
Don't
that
worry.
twice.
Neither am I.
Yeah, Robert, you give
Give
us
me
the
a
regular
moment.
possibilities. You can give us the
Huh?
regular possibilities because we're not going to take them back.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Thanks.
Hold on. I've just lost all
You're
my.
gonna make Robert go
uh,
hunt them down. And...
Oh, I'm sorry.
There
You
we
can
are.
see the
I found
picture
them.
and not
I
use them.
found them. No, I found them. So here are 2 Rorschach tokens
Oh, sure. Okay.
for Mike. And up in the Sea of Japan, 1 Rorschach token for the mean, cold-hearted Jim.
Yeah,
That's not my fault. Mike was panicked.
That's true. That's
yeah,
true.
we don't have availability to these.
Jim, you just noticed.
Oh, you don't?
Nope, can't move them.
No, because those are not.
Because they're not cards.
If you go to the tokens page, you'll see I have the Aurora. I have all the possibilities kind of laid out across it.
Okay.
But I'm signed in as player now. This way I won't see any more of Mark's messages. So I couldn't
That's
go.
no problem.
Otherwise, I would have
The Rorschach page, you said?
tokens. I have a just a page that's called tokens. I use that to like stage stuff.
Okay. Thank you.
And that's what I copy paste from there.
Okay.
that like your side table where you just set stuff up?
Yeah, that's so well. That's I use it more for setting up the desktops, right? Like I would guess that the boxes and stuff you have for DSRs, you probably have saved somewhere, and you copy paste them onto maps.
Nope.
No? Oh, okay.
Nope.
I would do that because I wouldn't want to rewrite or redraw them each and every time.
Okay.
I've gotten to the
Then
point where
I'm
I
just
can
going to
do it
put them
quick.
here near the boats. So one for Mike, no, two for Mike and one for Jim.
Got him.
Okay. So y'all can bring your characters over. We'll just stage this around the Philippines. They have come on board.
You want us to just drag ourselves out?
Yeah, just go on and drag yourselves out. And I'm going to make a small group of them. That seem to be going straight for Kazuyoshi. And she has her two bodyguards that are going to be fighting. And since
Do
I
we
have
wanna, it's
not
9 o'clock. Do
made
we
a
want to take a
token for,
break before we roll into this?
yes, I think that is a good idea.
All right. Well,
And
ladies and gentlemen, we'll go ahead and take about 10, 15 minutes. But as per usual, we'll be live mic, so you can join in on any of the conversation that somebody might be having that doesn't realize that we're still live mic'd.
Anyway, I started blasting.
So, Mark,
I
how did
started
Tess come
clawing.
back?
You can start blasting. I'll start clawing.
That's right. I'm out of school. I don't take tests anymore, Dan.
No, it's not the kind of test I was talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's okay, man. We're all friends here.
I'm going to use these to be her bodyguards, to represent her bodyguards.
Some of us are happily married friends. Oops. Not it. All right, I make tea.
Yeah, I had a feeling Mark would enjoy the fact that there was a nightmare tree as the masthead.
Yep, it's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, that's why I said that sound you heard hitting the table was Chubby when he was so happy with it.
Oh, and to make sure.
So, Mark, are you back?
Just sat down.
Okay. So, since we haven't gotten back yet, I just want to tell you two quick things you missed Saturday.
You know we're live.
I know. But
Okay.
Nobody else will care.
Yeah.
Joe took back her +2 sword that she had lent you.
That's sad.
after her +2 sword got destroyed.
That's sadder.
Yes.
How did her +2 sword get destroyed?
A specific creature that has the ability to destroy even magical weapons if you fail a save, and she failed to save.
Oh, dude. Oh.
Yeah, when all of a sudden the thing just the sword started melting in her hands.
What was it?
A Noctic?
No, it was I think type of ooze. I forget what it's called.
Oh, okay.
But it was a type of ooze, and it was unpleasant, clearly, right?
Yeah.
Tell you what it's called. Yeah. And so Michael John had you back away.
Yeah. Thank you, Michael John.
Was it this thing? No. I think it's this thing. I renamed an ooze. I forget what it's called, but it's corrupting touch. So
Someone told me of an amazing book that I am loving for when I get back to running D&D. It's called Flee Humans, and it rebuilds a lot of monsters so that like ogres can bowl humans.
yeah, there's
Ogres can what?
You can bowl humans, you can throw one human into another.
yeah. Stone giants do that in Storm King's Thunder, which is fun. And then there's a book, I forget the fellow who wrote it. I have it on my shelf over to my right, called The Monsters Know What They're Doing.
Yeah.
The guy also has a blog. It's pretty good. He's like, look, these are the tactics. This is the best way to play it. And since I read up on that, so at one point when Mark in this game came up across a rust monster, he's like, oh yeah, I take my iron pitons and I throw them in the corner. I'm like, yeah, sure. It ignores that and keeps coming for you. He's like, what? And I'm like, well, your plate has a lot more iron than the pitons. And Mark went, oh shit.
Because that's not how that used to work.
But as soon as I said more iron and told you, you went, yeah, I guess that does make sense. Or
It
maybe
absolutely makes sense.
next to you. So,
Rod, your story just reminds me of I completely regret the decision to swing that sword again.
I was running Revenge of the Caradon, and you remember the aisle card that says, right, you roll a 1 to a 4 and the weapon breaks. But on the standard line, it says Hero Flurry. And so Jim.
Oh no, we were on dramatic and it was hero up.
No, it was Flurry. Because you guys kept the card and did it 2 rounds in a row.
Yeah, I thought it was because we were up, not because we were flurrying.
And no, it was the Flurry. And you put your weapon away. You're like, you put the guy Bolgo away. You're like, no, I don't think so. Rachel destroyed 2 of her guns shooting because her dice rolled 1 to 4. Michael John lost 4 guns, and Sam Shupp had an heirloom weapon. And on the 3rd or 4th, because I kept it for 2 rounds, he rolled the 2 and his weapon shatters. The next day, he sends me a message, Rod, I truly, deeply regret attacking with that weapon last night. It was hysterical.
And to be fair, I put the guy Bolgo away after I attacked once, got a low roll, and then used a second chance, and that was the only one that was in the group.
Is Dan and Mike back?
Mike's back.
Mike says he's back. I'm here.
Okay.
Yep, but just muted.
Okay, so I think we can go back in.
Excellent.
I forgot to add one character over to this. And this is one that's dressed a little bit nicer. And Colonel, I don't see your token out yet.
Oh, I didn't. I thought you dragged it. Hold on, I'll pull it out.
I hadn't dragged them out yet.
Yep. He's back.
Recognize this as a
version of Talamus Scratch?
No, as a second planting Gospot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Scratch is not here. But you have two bands. The band that I have you in front of is attacking the crew. This group over here seems to have a specific are specifically being drawn to her.
Zaruk,
And the bodyguard are taking up positions on either side.
Zaruk, you want to go for the leader and I'll go defend her, or do you want to defend her and I'll take the leader?
Whatever. I mean, I can take out multiples pretty well. Robert, I'm not sure how that Cosm card got into my hand, so I just put it down because I didn't have it. That was
okay.
I played it a little while ago.
Yeah, no, I know. I just somehow it got into my hand.
I'm assuming
no
that
problem.
you hit harder than I do, and the leader guy is going to have better armor than the mooks, and I can take the mooks out.
Okay, that's fine. I will happily throw myself at him.
Okay, so Granik's going to move over to the girl and protect her, and Zaruk's going to do his thing. So the rest of you guys can plan to do your thing. We're not doing that yet because we are melee.
Okay.
We're just creating the plan.
1 second. I want to give you all something to consider. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah.
Are we on the dramatic?
You are going to be on dramatic.
All right. So
Robert's putting a martyr card on the tabletop for us.
Yep. I will use my my medal to once per act play seize initiative so that we don't have to deal with villain up.
Okay. So you want to get rid of this card?
Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're that kind of cardinal. Excellent.
now he's redeemed.
Okay, villains still go first, and heroes, you will surge.
Tolerable. Totally tolerable.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll take that.
Okay.
Yep.
And Granik, you said you're going to shift so that you can move over to her, protect her.
I want to defend her with the bodyguards. Yeah.
Okay. So I will put you over here.
Okay.
The first ones start to engage the you as bodyguards, and I'll come back to this. The other two, being far more clever than Gospog should, are using the ship to their advantage, and they are climbing over things to get her. And I'll come back and tell you what they're doing in just a moment.
I say, that's not cricket.
So they are technically maneuvering you as they do this. Okay. Yeah, and Colonel, you've never seen Gospogs as limber and determined as these.
No. In Aurora, people muck with stuff.
Yes, they do. And the God Man lets them.
Yeah.
It's always going to be worse. Okay. So these two have gone by and they are maneuvering you. So this one is going to try to maneuver you, Granik, and this one is trying to maneuver the other two. So on you, Granik. Oh, hold on. Okay. It has a 10, and what is your maneuver?
That's a standard. I got an 8.
Okay. He is making you vulnerable. And the other one, that's not the right skill, is maneuvering the two women. And did not do it. And so the bodyguards are not vulnerable. I'm going to explain what they do next after we come to them. After we finish with these guys. So Granik, the first one attacks you. And I don't think an 11 hits you.
I have vulnerable on my character sheet. And 11 will not hit me.
Okay. Claws on the other two. Nope. Nope. Okay, they're close, but no cigar on that one. As they come over here, they it is obvious now, if it has not been before, that Kajiyoshi is blind. She uses other senses to kind of feel her way around things, but she is not a combatant. And they easily grab her. And as they grab her, their flesh seems to merge over her.
Like they're enveloping her with rotten flesh.
Yes.
Oh, we can't have that.
And as if they're doing it, like bones drop out as their flesh continues to just engulf her.
Ew.
Did I discuss somebody?
That was me.
Oh,
Yeah. Ooh.
okay. And she's trying to resist, but she just does not have the strength. Okay, so over here, I'm going to kind of divide y'all up a little bit.
No, I get the big guy, huh?
Well, somebody remembers you.
Yeah, fair.
You're getting these two. And you're getting these two. And those two are going for Edgar. And these two, and I'll pull Aiden back over here. These are going for Aiden. So, Edgar.
Ah. That'll be a miss.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so Colonel wants to do something quickly. So
Yeah,
Aiden.
Once we start, it'll be a minute.
Okay. An 11 to hit Aiden. I don't think that hit.
I don't think so either. Nope.
Zaharuk. And a 12, I don't think hits you because you're not vulnerable yet.
Correct.
Huh?
It is a miss. It's a miss.
Okay. And then for Day, the normal crewman is going after you, and
Yep.
I also need you to make a willpower.
This was in addition to the willpower for fear.
Yes.
Okay.
And I have to excuse myself on this. He is not using claws.
Okay.
He
No
is
worries.
using a scimitar.
And by normal crew, you mean air quotes, normal crew.
Yeah. I think it's coming through his claws, but it's actually a scimitar.
That is standing.
Outstanding. Okay.
Yeah.
It actually is the same as his claws. It's just getting it different.
Understood. I mean, that's a lot.
So a 28.
All right. Well, let's start by dropping one of these soak. Because
Okay.
I cannot sustain damage of that magnitude. Holy crap, that was a good roll.
There you go.
That is an
very good
amazing roll.
Apparently you can.
I did not sustain damage of that magnitude. That was
Yeah.
a Wilson possibility.
But okay, you dodged out of the way at the last second, but there is now a new slit or cut in your red coat.
I say.
And it just goes, "Arr."
Does the leader appear to be Talamus Scratch or something else? Just a second.
Something else. The colonel can tell you it's a second planing Gothok that has been modified.
It started as a second plan in Gospog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so heroes, give me a surge. I don't think any of
There you
you
go.
are 4K, so you're all fine.
I shot my law rocket. I'm
I'm
not
gonna-
a 4K.
I'm gonna preempt the colonel I'm gonna do something here real quick. I go, ah, and there's my turn.
That's true.
There we go.
So
Okay.
There we go.
mine with the scholar roll, I put an idea in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to play that now so that the approved action can become any.
Okay.
And
Sadly,
then,
being paralyzed with fear doesn't count as an any.
That's
Sorry,
true.
Mike.
no,
I know. We're good. We're good. We're
and
okay.
then as a simple action, I'm going to spend that to be ingenious, which lets me roll
Okay.
mind. And well, fortunately, that is not ingenious is not a contradiction. And we are in a Rorsch, so my medals are also not a contradiction.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, I just got lucky on that one. However, I still get to draw the card. So I just didn't get to draw an extra card and put it in somebody else's pool, which
Right.
would have been nice. All right, and then I think you guys do you guys need stuff, or are you pretty good for now? I think you're all pretty good for now.
Well, I mean, Edgar's sitting on 10 possibilities.
Yeah, you know what? I will just ward enemy, because
A
even
good
ward
idea.
enemy, that's terrible. That is meaning I have to drop this for the ward enemy.
Okay.
So that is a good. So a good on ward enemy. It's going to be +2 to everyone's defenses. I am now concentrating.
Okay. Okay.
And that draws a card because of the idea.
So let's go to Zaharuk.
So I'm assuming it's kind of a grand melee here on the ship, right? So I mean,
Yeah.
we're not super separated. So I would like to attack the 2 that are on me, as well as the big guy that's on Colonel Day.
Mm-hmm.
And I will go ahead and all out attack.
Okay.
Which is going to end up offsetting my stymie, but I have my stymie built in, so I will put the +4. Because I'm ignoring the multi-targets for my springing leap. How does a 14 do on hitting them?
You have a standard success on the second mate, and you have hold on a second. You have a good success on the standard crew.
You know what? That was a lot of damage that he put out on Colonel, so I will I will boost.
Okay.
Which you can just get that one right out of my pool, so that I don't have to keep seeing it. That was a 21.
A 21 is a very nice hit. It is a good success.
On the big guy? Okay.
On the big guy.
All right, so here's the damage for the big guy. What's his toughness?
His toughness is a 12 with 1 armor.
I do not have any armor piercing, so.
Okay, 2 wounds and 4 shock. That will actually take him down because you broke the 2 wound area.
And then for the little guys, my minimum damage is 23. Do I need to roll?
Nope, you don't need to worry about that.
I'm assuming I got outstanding anyway.
Yeah,
with a
because you
21.
are a damage monster.
Good thing you got those good
Okay.
crosses.
You shush. I just killed the big guy on you. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, I'm glad you have them, Jim.
Yeah.
Don't forget to draw your card.
Yes,
Approved.
thank
And approved.
Okay, Edgar is paralyzed with fear, and Aiden.
Okay, I'm going to shoot both these guys.
Okay.
Spend a point of shock so that they excuse me. Make this right. Yes, 1 point of shock so that I get rid of the penalty.
Okay.
19.
19 on them. Come on. 8 is their normal dodge. So you have an outstanding on them.
All right. What's their toughness?
Their toughness is an 8.
3 and 6 for
Okay.
1.
Ooh.
That one is dead.
4 and 8
And
for
you cut this one in half. Well, cut. You blast them. You shoot both of them right between the eyes, because that's the only way to be sure with a zombie.
Oh yeah, yeah. You have to blow out the brain pan. Squish.
Yeah. So Granick.
Let me draw a card for that.
I'm gonna get the 2 that can I attack the 2 that seem to be enveloping her without hurting her?
You can attempt it.
Okay. That's what I will do then.
Okay.
-2. I'm definitely spending on that. How we like a 13?
That's a good success on both of them, but somebody had pee today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see the card?
No.
Oh, one of them had tea?
Well, the captain of the ship had pee,
Oh,
and
he
he
did.
can spend it on his minions.
Wait, which captain? I thought this captain's dead.
No. He's just the second mate. The captain of the Multan had tea today, as any good, Victorian gentleman should. In other words, Scratch had tea today.
I didn't serve him.
No, he served himself.
Well, that's not cricket.
Or fair.
No, yeah, you missed them.
I did not.
In this reality, you did.
Yep. This guard tries to go after this one. And she is using her Wakazachi. Let me see if I did not pull up their character sheets because they're not complete. So I don't lie. I did not. I've not built a martial artist yet, so I don't have all the martial arts stuff correct on the sheet.
Gun fu.
Doesn't matter. They're NPCs. They don't have to follow the same rules.
Right. But I need to.
You're self-aware.
Yeah, I just need to make sure I get it. She will spend a possibility and increase that.
The guard is?
Their possibility rated.
Nice.
You had guards.
Okay.
Wouldn't they be possibility
She
rated too?
does hurt. So
Yeah.
she does hit the guy. But when she does, Kazuyushi screams out as blood starts to run down her, starts to pool in her kimono.
As in she took a wound?
As in she took the wound.
As in I'm spending that for her?
Oh, well, thank you. I'm not going to even worry about it because her reality is ungodly high.
So just to be clear, Robert, did the bodyguard accidentally cut her through the
Oh no, she was going for another. She was going for something not even near her.
Okay, I wanted to be clear that the damage done to those things is being transposed to her.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So, at the end of this round, actually, your heroes have searched. Yes. Okay. At the end of this round, you notice, all of you, that the body parts of these things are not going quietly. Arms are trying to move by themselves. The head is actually trying to roll back and forth, trying to roll in some direction. You don't think they're effective opponent. This one does something, and I need all of you to make a willpower at the end of the round.
At the end of the round.
The one that's not there anymore, that is there.
The one that's dead. Yes.
Re-dead.
Yeah.
Well, doing special things.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Dead again.
Okay. As long as you got a 10, you're fine. So Granick, looks like the only one. And actually you're out of range because you're protecting her. So I'm gonna leave her out of range.
Yeah, I should have failed also.
Body explodes into mosquitoes and beetles and other things that just go flying all around you. Cloud.
Oh, I'm so happy I'm not in the middle of that. It could be what else? It could be dolls.
The next thing that you notice, I'm taking the idea. The Mobican has reached the Chengdu, because for a huge ship, this thing is moving fast, and it hits it head on, and it seems to engulf it.
Not cool.
Like an amoeba engulfing its prey.
So
I was
pirates.
picturing Pirates of the Caribbean, like, what is it, 2, I think, where the ship like curls up and just crashes over it.
Yeah, you could think of that. Yeah, and there are these Gothpoks also going out after any crew that are on that ship. Because there's always need for more crew.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so next round.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
There you go.
So villains go first, and heroes, you are going to be set back.
No.
Oh, you got a thing, Jim?
I mean, it's probably not as good as your thing.
What is yours? Flipping to the next card?
No, mine was giving them a setback too.
Oh, I will become very vulnerable to put some cards out in people's pools. Mark, I'm going to put this reality surge in yours so that if you roll well, you have a chance to get a magic item.
Oh, good man.
And Mike, I am going to put this monologue in your pool in case you'd like to get rid of that setback.
What?
Would you like to?
Well, he lost the first turn, so I was like, he.
Well, yeah, okay. I'm still very vulnerable because okay. I guess you said it doesn't matter that I'm too far away.
Well, you did not have to worry about the mosquitoes.
But I'm still very vulnerable.
Yes, because
You shouldn't be anymore because we took our turn.
Yeah, but I failed the second willpower roll.
Oh no, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
The second willpower roll was not to make you vulnerable.
Okie dokie then. Never mind. Carry on.
Okay.
I will talk about how these crazy fools shall not succeed, and we will win the day.
Edgar says 2 words. Says 3 words.
Get him.
Hold my beer.
I haven't had quite a hold my beer this episode, so.
So, Mike, I gave it to you because I was like, well, he did lose his turn because he chose to play the panic. So
exactly.
Here's a little bit of help for that.
Well, I will go ahead and say that the villain should We'll just completely reverse the card effectively. We'll give
Yeah,
the villains a setback.
The villains are set back, and so one, it's having an effect on the ship fight over here. These guys are looking very confused now that their leader is down. They are milling about, and they don't look like they have the focus to attack. The only two this does not seem to affect is they've already started, and it's not under their conscious control what's happening. So they continue to cover her body in their decaying flesh.
Robert, do I think I can grapple them and pull them off of her better than just smashing them? Because
You can
clearly
try.
smashing them is going to be. I don't want to touch
Yeah,
them.
I mean, you can try. Go on and give me a grapple check.
All right.
Because I think Zaharu can kill the rest of these.
This is a straight strength, right?
Well,
Well, you have to
unarmed,
hit them.
opposed, unarmed.
It's,
I was
yeah,
probably
opposed to
gonna do this.
unarmed.
Well, shit, I don't have unarmed, but that's all
I
right.
was probably gonna come try to grapple him off like that.
Oh, yeah, and let Zarog do it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Granite got him because he's rolling against me, and
Yeah.
It would be just a
Zoom.
normal.
Sorry, Zoom. Roll20 seems to hate me in Torg.
Do I want to
So-
be higher than that? I'm only a standard success right now, Robert.
You've grabbed him.
No, it's not opposed yet until you make the unarmed attack
Okay.
roll first,
Yeah.
hit, and then it's
Oh,
opposed
that's
strength to
right.
get out.
Now it's the opposed.
So
Yeah,
does
an
if I
eight
get
hit?
high enough,
You
I
did
can do
not
strength
hit them.
damage.
Okay, you would not have hit them
All right. Well, then I got
with an 8.
Then I gotta spend.
Yeah, you
Okay.
have to get at least to a good.
Okay. They only have a 10, so you are at good. And I'll leave that as their unarmed, fight against you. They're trying to fight against your grapple. So you're trying to pull him off,
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
The foe is restrained.
Okay. As you do so, it starts pulling back some of the undead flesh. And as it does, her flesh comes off with it.
No, yuck! Come help her.
And so
need help.
she is dying, but her skin is like peeling off like a glove.
Ooh. T-Lady needs some help. Come heal her. Where's our healer? Shit, I don't think I have any. If I had a potion, I would pour it in her throat, but I don't think I do. I don't.
Yeah, she's screaming, and her
Real-
bodyguards
Yeah.
are trying to figure out what to do too.
Is is she getting the +2 from my ward enemy also?
With this, it doesn't matter. They're
Okay.
already on her.
Okay.
So they are blocking, in a sense, they kind of, if they tried to fight someone else, it would work.
Yeah, can I drop a possibility for her to soak?
Yes, you can. So she can soak the damage that you have, that this
There we go.
did to her.
He's
Before you roll, I have a close call card in my hand, but I don't know if we can play that for her on
I
the
got.
soak.
I mean, is this,
Well, if you switch it with Mike, yes, you can. I'll let you play a card for her since the
So,
romance was
Mike,
pulled
I'll
out.
let you make that call since it's your possibility whether you want to just make it an auto soak. But if it's only a wound, I don't know that it's the
Well,
best
we-
use of that.
We
Well,
have
I
no
just don't know
we
what
have
it's
no
doing.
idea. Let's go ahead and do it anyway. Just drop
Okay.
it on the ground. I'll give you this.
Okay. So you can pick this back up if you want.
Pick what up?
possibility?
Your possibility.
No, you have to play it.
the possibility.
Oh, you still have to play it. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
just-
just
Yeah,
you don't
this
roll.
will definitely do it. Okay. She will prevent that damage. Okay. Now, is anyone trying to go after the other Gospogs that are up?
So does that get her completely out of both of them, or is that just one of them?
Oh no, it didn't get her out of it.
Okay.
It was just pulling her skin off.
Am I being successful though?
When you're successful, it's peeling her skin off.
Okay, but eventually I'm gonna get it off of her.
And it's going to do a huge amount of damage that's non-soakable.
But we just soaked it.
This part, yes, as you started the process. Okay. Can I assume y'all are going to kill the other Gospogs?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
if I see him trying to pull it off like that and it's gonna hurt her, I know I'm gonna do even more than that. So I would just go after a bunch.
Okay. So
I do have a slap patch. I can give her back new skin.
Let me move y'all around. He basically becomes consumed. Or encased in them.
Are we going? Are we going in the turns or what?
Nope, we're just leaving turns. Because the truth is, trying to get them off of her, y'all do not know a way to get this off of her.
Well, I have an idea of how to get it off of her.
Is that a card?
It involves playing the martyr card.
Well, hold on.
Well, yes, hold on a second.
Okay, hold on.
There's also an idea card out there.
Hold on a second. As you are doing this, out of the smoke walk a man in a Pan-Pacific business suit, and Colonel, you immediately recognize him.
Okay.
As Scratch. Palomas Scratch.
Yeah.
And he nods at you. Colonel, good day.
It was better before you arrived.
I see that you are seeking to stop my recruitment of this young lady.
I believe we're going to stop it, yes.
Oh, okay. Yes, yes. Oh, the bravado, yes. Yes. But in this area, I feel a will to negotiate. I did not expect to capture such a fine ship. I'm not going to make you make find rolls. As he's engulfing the ship, you suddenly see large guns starting to sprout from the deck of the Multan.
Well, that's not good.
No. So, this young lady, I sensed as I was coming closer here, has great potential. She is cocooned right now. And you actually do see, it's not like figures anymore. All their bones have dropped off. And it does look like she's in a cocoon. She is safe. Colonel, for as skilled as you are, I do not think you're an occultist of a level to know how to undo what has been done. I would not suggest trying to cut this off. But, as I said, I'm here with amazing and interesting people. If you are so desirous to keep this young woman for yourself, I will. I just need something of equal value. I
Let
will
me
even agree to never hunt for her again.
Let me guess. You want a China set?
Oh, well, no.
Bugger.
I need someone who is oh, as equally talented.
Well, if we just smash her head into the
Uh,
deck.
Are we
That'd
in Nile?
release her,
Because he's
wouldn't it?
just. Are we in Nile? Because he's just flapping.
Actually, gentlemen, Mr. Scratch here has been to several cosms, amassing and amalgamating abilities from each.
Yes. Very observant.
He's
Colonel.
getting stronger by going to him too.
Bless you. You say lots of blessing words.
Yes, yes. No, we will not be trading one life for another.
Ah. Oh, well, that is a pity.
I vote we go back to smashing his head in.
We have an excellent chance to free her from your cocoon. I believe my friend over there is already working on the problem, he said, looking at Edgar's idea card.
Okay. I mean, he's just like, oh, yes.
What's that? He said
Oh, no,
what?
he's like, oh, how interesting. The armor-clad buffoon has an idea.
I don't have an idea.
What idea card are you talking about? Because I do not have one.
Oh, sorry. I thought Dan had one. Dan is
Yeah,
not.
but
You're
I
not.
am not Edgar.
Dan
It's
is
not
No.
Edgar.
sorry.
Yeah.
I,
We're all
looked,
like,
well,
"What?"
I looked at the wrong person to distract him. To pull off the idea. That's it.
I ain't
Okay.
no buffoon.
First of all, the first thing that you notice, okay. It's with her that you have the best chance with the mistaken identity. With him at World War II. The first thing that you notice, Aiden, is that occasionally you're seeing through him.
Okay.
He is a projection on mist.
Yeah, not surprised.
And in terms of this, you have had enough feelings. You are going to need to find somebody who is an occultist to attempt an occult ritual.
Oh, excellent. We have that.
Mm-hmm. And since it's dealing with undead, you're pretty sure it's going to involve blood.
Well, yes.
I vote it be his.
But I don't know if he's not there.
No, I'm afraid this sort of ritual, it usually needs to be, well, it can be involuntary sacrifice, but unfortunately, whenever it is involuntary sacrifice, it's usually a victim who's innocent.
This person says, I will volunteer. Anything that should save her.
Who volunteers?
One of
One of her bodyguards.
Yes, let's hope that we don't need it all.
I'm betting you need it all.
I'm sure you're going to need all of it.
I don't know
Well,
that he can take a. Can he take a wound?
It's been a possibility.
He wanders over here and he just just strokes the cocoon. And
yeah.
by the way, the person that said that Nile Empire, he has Nile Empire ability.
Yeah.
So yeah, this bodyguard swings at him and it completely goes through him.
Yeah, I believe I just told you that, but you go ahead and swing away, brother.
Yeah.
Wonder if we could take that projector out with a law rocket.
No, possibly not. So are we trying then some sort of ritual to free her, or
Are we attempting a DSR at this point?
if you can figure out a ritual that would do it. I don't think anyone has magic skill.
No.
And here I was going to say, I would like to exchange a card for the martyr card and play it to save her and the boat.
Well, before you do that, let me
No. Before you do that, this is what I'm doing.
Saying stop. This is his moment, and he doesn't want us to crap on it.
Yeah.
All right.
Here, I'll even give you the close call. So.
Okay, you have the martyr card.
Boom.
It is yours.
I would like to play the martyr card.
Okay. And what are you going to say?
I was like, you know what? I think someone tried to say this earlier. Colonel Day?
Yes.
Hold my beer. And then I will go towards it. And I will use my electric katana to cut away everything because I know it's going to work.
Yes, and it does. It starts to cut away.
With me spending the possibilities.
And it lands on you and starts covering you.
Mm-hmm.
And Scratch just looks at you and says, "Oh, bargain accepted." And as this occurs, you are covered in the undead flesh. And why is it not bringing this to the surface? Here we go. Okay. So you're getting covered in the undead flesh, and she is being freed. And she whispers something to you.
Just let it happen.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
Puts the lotion on its skin.
Remind me to tell you a story about that when we're not on mic.
Okay.
I gotcha.
Okay. And Scratch goes over and caresses the new cocoon and says, "Colonel, it was so good meeting you again. Perhaps next time we could do tea. Or perhaps you'll join my crew eventually." And he disappears, and the cocoon disappears as well.
So we don't have like a body for Edgar. It wasn't like he killed him.
No.
Okay.
And I'll explain what happens in a minute. Once we go out. The mist recedes from where your ship is as you see the Multan continue to devour the Chengdu. And Colonel, you've met nightmares before. You've heard people talk about this.
Yes.
He has definitely moved into that range.
It's an interesting friend you've got there, Colonel.
Friend? He's no friend of mine. He's my enemy.
Oh.
One day I will deliver him to the grave.
I would have played a nemesis on him if it had effect, but it does. I mean, we didn't ever get in combat with him, so it didn't really matter.
Oh no, you can play nemesis on him at any point.
Well, okay. So Granix's definitely going to take him as a nemesis then.
Okay. So we will just write down that he is a nemesis, because Colonel Day, I know, also played this on him. Excuse me. Kazuyoshi, after y'all are free of the myth, says, "Do not fear for your friend. You drank tea with me earlier, and you became in resonance with the tea bowl. He can be recovered.
This isn't the Nile.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
He can be recovered because he drank tea.
Yeah, let's go.
No,
get
no,
it.
not. I was asking Robert to say what he said again.
Yes, he can be recovered. You drank tea. You resonated with the bowl.
Yeah,
He
you
can
think
be
he
recovered, but not in his same form.
What do you mean? You're not suggesting that we install his spirit into some sort of creature created out of corpses, are you? He said
No,
he may be slightly interested.
but I do not think that is what you wish. But
No, absolutely not.
his soul will go to the tea tea bowl, and from there it can be released to find a new body to continue the fight.
Oh, that seems very interesting.
Granick starts looking around. He's looking at the sky. He's kind of looking at Kozoshi and let's go get him a body. Looks at the colonel.
Yes, I'm just. Give me a moment. I'm thinking about the ethics of that. After all, it could be that this is some sort of moral trap. Moral, not mortal. Could be
How
both.
about a scholar roll?
You have heard of eternity shards? Well, actually,
Yeah,
because of Tallwyn, you all know there are eternity shards that can send a soul, a soul of a great hero to another body.
All right, then we will give it a shot.
Hey, well, Professor Exing.
You hear that?
Yep.
I'm a great hero.
So basically, Edgar can come back, and I have to pull the rules from one of the other certs that Rod has.
One of the ones I had given you.
Yeah.
I think you got a ghost cert coming.
Well,
No,
you have a choice. You can either become a ghost, or you can come back in a new body with all of your memories. Eventually,
in year 2, right, Robert?
He wants somebody
year
else
2.
stuck with him.
Oh, oh, hey, Robert, I'll totally be stuck with you in year 2.
Okay.
That's what I'll do.
Stuck in year 2 limbo.
Stuck in year 2 limbo. And that way, Lehman has 2 people going, hey, when's year 2 happening?
And when we're done for tonight, I can explain a little bit more about this. But I will say this: he is a nightmare. So the other modules I have been working on are basically you finding out his secrets. And the ship and he basically are almost impossible to destroy until you find his secret. Because right now the ship has a 20 toughness and a 20 armor. And certain secrets will remove the armor.
20
from the
toughness?
ship.
I could start wounding that.
Yeah.
You got to get through 20 armor first.
Yeah, the 20 armor is the big thing. But
we just need bigger law rockets.
Yeah, you need bigger law rockets.
You had
and
you
the
had
truth
me
is,
at bigger.
Every adventure, the ship actually becomes tougher because of the ships he's consuming. Yeah, he's actually looking for an aircraft carrier.
Ugh, that'd be awful.
Oh my gosh.
But if you notice, he started in the Indian Sea, and he's just making his way east.
Yeah.
And
he's
eventually,
he's eating.
He's eating, and eventually he is going to be over North America.
Oh, we'll stop him before he gets there.
But yeah, there are supposed to be, there are stories that take you to other cosms to figure out his secret.
Yep. Which makes sense. Jim and I had talked about something like that a while ago.
So are we done with tonight's?
Oh,
We are done
have,
with tonight.
I just have
All
one
right.
question.
Yep.
When's year 2 happening?
Oh, no, you got to go ask that in the Facebook chat.
I know.
Okay.
I
Did you
will.
enjoy this?
I did. It was
Oh
good.
yeah.
Okay.
Is this? Are you writing this for IE, or what are you putting this? How are you putting this out?
I've been making notes for Torg Eternity Organized Play, not for publication. This is just when I first ran the 3 whatever it is Columbus Scratch, I was like, oh, this just begs. You know, the first couple of episodes, he is near nigh unstoppable. But the more secrets you learn, the more you can knock him down.
Did
Hey,
we learn one here?
No.
Okay.
No, we didn't learn anything.
There
This is kinda like an
is a
introduction.
possibility to learn one here that's written in, but you have to have a cyber.
Have a what?
Because
Cyber
you have to have a cyber deck because his diary is a cyber node.
Yeah, all right.
That's in the
Well,
chase that we didn't. that
We're
we
waiting
didn't-
on.
Well, y'all don't have a cyber deck, so you don't know when a node's around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're waiting on Aiden to go ahead and shut us down, so I will go ahead and give us our out so you guys can talk afterwards.
All right.
So once again, for those who joined us this evening, thank you for joining us for another game of Organized Play. We will be back next week for some more. We will not be with at the Dragon's Table Sunday because they're doing that game every other week. But we will be back in here Monday to try to start our Homeless Heroes, I guess is what we could call it, our Mutants and Masterminds game. So join us at 7 o'clock on Monday for that. And next Wednesday, are we going to play this upcoming Wednesday? This next Wednesday, I know.
I'm busy cooking.
Okay, so we're going to be bypassing next Wednesday due to the Thanksgiving holiday. So we'll jump back in the Wednesday after that.
Well, I mean, we might only be down one if everybody else is up for playing.
I'm out at mom and dad's.
Yeah.
I figured more than.
I think we should just stream turkey dinner. Yeah.
That's what we'll do. We'll just we'll turn the cameras on at Rod's place and just stream him and his family having turkey dinner.
Dude, I'm up till over 30 people in my little house.
Oh,
That's gonna be
perfect.
We start streaming
my
that. I'm
God.
just gonna drive up, and I'm just gonna drive up to Rod's house and show up because of the food.
Yeah, we're all gonna show
No,
up at Rod's
it's
house.
full.
You won't miss us. You won't notice. We'll just blend in.
Yeah, it has been so long since I've done Friendsgiving.
Well, I'll let Dan finish and then tell you what happened.
Yeah.
So, like I said, thanks for joining us. Remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together. So please keep that golden rule in mind and treat those around you the way you would like to be treated yourself. And with that, have a good week.
So anyway, I started blasting.
So I offer to cook Thanksgiving dinner every year because I'm very selfish and there are very specific dishes I want to have. And if I am hosting and cooking, the dishes I want will be there. I don't have to worry if somebody else going to make it. It's these things will be there and they will be cooked my way. So that's why I host. So it's usually my stepsister, her husband, her son, us, and then every so often my father would come up from Florida, or my aunt might come and stuff like that. Well, my in-laws moved up recently and Anna is engaged. So Rachel's like, oh, and my family's coming. I'm like, yeah, of course. And she said, oh, and there was someone from last year, one of her coworkers who she's very close to. They didn't go anywhere. So I told her last year to come this year. I'm like, sure, we have room. Then my dad messaged me like a week and a half ago. Hey, we're flying up for Thanksgiving. I was like, okay, Rachel, we're getting a little full. And then Anna's like, oh, by the way, normally we eat with you guys, then go eat with Jason's family. But we want to know, can they just come with us? Because we want to have your food and not do 2 Thanksgivings. So that was 6 extra people and 2 babies. And then
my gosh.
like, oh, can you make sure to invite my sister? Because she's not going anywhere. That was like this past week. So I'm up to 26 adults, 4 children, and like two infants.
Well, go ahead and let Rachel know. The rest of us will be there too.
Yep.
Hey, Rod.
Yeah.
Hey, Rod.
Yeah.
Deidre says it's all your fault because you know how to cook, so therefore you're going to get these large tables.
It doesn't bother me, but we're gonna have like 3 turkeys. I'm cooking
Oh
one.
yeah.
I have one right now that we picked up today that my mother-in-law is coming to get tomorrow, and she's gonna cook that one for me. And then my my stepsister's husband, he smokes a turkey, so we're gonna have 3 turkeys. It's crazy. You'll see, Mark, when we play Friday, I've moved our game into the dining room table, and I'm already emptying out my office as much as possible because I got to rent some tables and chairs.
Oh my gosh.
I had to pull out the tape measure my office, and go build a floor plan in Visio to see how to visualize how I was going to fit everything. Like, I have the measurements on the map for, all right, here's 3 feet, 4 inches here. It's all on there for what can get moved and what can't.